This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a Hollywood superstar and 8-time WWE champion. With a net worth of $220 million, he stands tall at 6'4" and weighs an impressive 118 kilograms. And this is me.
Hi.
A mildly successful YouTuber and 0-time WWE champion with a net worth of $37, standing at barely 5'7" and weighing in at just over 60 kilograms.
I'm literally half the size of The Rock.
Compared to him, I'm a pebble.
So I thought it'd be a fun experiment to see if I could handle The Rock's insane daily diet that he followed during the making of his film, Hercules. His diet plan included 7 meals a day.
18 ounces of steak, 16 ounces of chicken, 16 ounces of halibut, 14 egg whites, 5 ounces of oatmeal, 5.5 cups of rice, 2 cups of broccoli, 2 cups of asparagus, 2 potatoes, salad, onions, peppers and mushrooms.
That's a lot of food, especially when you compare it to what I usually eat in a day.
Cereal for breakfast, lasagna for lunch, a couple snacks, and then a chorizo and chickpea dish for dinner. It's time to get up and have steak for breakfast. Who has steak for breakfast?
So for breakfast, it's 10 ounces of steak, 4 egg whites, and 5 ounces of oatmeal. Meal number 1 of 7.
And also the meals don't have any salt or pepper or any seasoning at all, so they're completely bland.
Now onto the oatmeal.
This is going to be a long day.
Usually a breakfast for me, a normal breakfast, is a bowl of cereal, probably about half this size. And I've already had steak and eggs. So this is the final spoonful of porridge, thank God, and then that is meal 1 finally complete. And by the time I'm finished with the washing up, it'll probably be time to start prepping for meal 2. It's time for meal 2, which is 8 ounces of chicken, 2 cups of rice, and 1 cup of broccoli.
What you've got to remember is everything about me is half of The Rock, so my weight, my height, the size of my penis.
Now it's time to eat. I'm not at all hungry. That oatmeal for meal 1 filled me up loads, but we gotta get through this. The Rock had a personal chef cooking all of his meals for him and even pre-packaged it and cut every bit into bite-sized pieces. Because 7 meals a day is just too much for a normal person. You've got to dedicate a good few hours just to chewing. Let alone having to spend time preparing it, cooking it, eating it, and washing it all up yourself. So here we have meal number 3, which is 8 ounces of halibut, 2 cups of rice, and then 1 cup of asparagus. At this point I've eaten as many calories as I'd usually eat in an entire day, and I've still got 4 meals to go. I'm so bloated, so full. Usually I'd have maybe 2,000 calories, and with the Rock's diet I'm going to be eating 5,000. So over double my usual intake. My stomach is going to have to blow up to double its size. Also, I'm giving myself 1 hour's break between finishing eating a meal and then starting the next meal. And I found that the biggest difference between me and the Rock is during this hour break he's out fighting armies and, I don't know, slaying bad guys, and I'm just having a nap. After every meal I just want to slip into a food coma. I don't know how The Rock did this for 22 weeks straight. After the 3rd meal I've already lost my appetite. Meal 4 is 8 ounces of chicken, a 12-ounce baked potato, and 1 cup of broccoli. At this stage of the day I'm barely halfway and I'm struggling. It's not the meat and veg, it's the sheer amount of carbs I've eaten. My stomach is at capacity, the sight of half a baked potato makes me want to throw up, and there's only one thing that can save me now. I've just been to the toilet and I feel like a new man. Time for meal number 5. As you can see, I've been eating from sunrise to sundown. My day has consisted of cooking, eating, sleeping. Literally, I'm like a baby. Apart from babies don't really cook, do they? Today is making me seriously consider becoming vegetarian. So this is meal number 5 complete, and so now it's back to bed. But there's no time for napping because I still have 2 meals to go. Meal 6 is an 8-ounce steak, 9-ounce baked potato and salad. At this stage, I'm basically force feeding myself to get through this. I've eaten way too much food, over double what I'd usually eat in a day. And if I'm not 6'4" and a Hollywood superstar by the end of this, then it's been a waste of effort. So I've nearly made it through the 6th meal and I'm pretty excited to eat 10 scrambled eggs next. This is it, the final meal. 10 egg whites with onions, peppers and mushrooms. The 7th full plate of food I've eaten today. In total it all weighs about as much as a newborn baby, so I may need an epidural next time I go to the toilet. It's been harder than I thought it would be. My stomach's been full since meal 1 and it's not been enjoyable. Cook, eat, wash up, hour break, then start the process all over again. Also, you don't know the definition of bland until you've eaten 7 meals with no seasoning at all. It's made me realise how tasteless unseasoned meat is compared to vegetables. And for The Rock to do this for 22 weeks straight, that's impressive. I'm so close to the finish, I don't know if I can swallow it. I think my stomach is at capacity, literally as we come to the end of this challenge. And there you have it. I've successfully spent a day eating like The Rock. I nearly failed at the very end there, but I pulled through. And now I'm going to bed.